Begin in an easy, comfortable seat, sitting up nice and tall, legs crossed here. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and gently close your eyes. Take a few grounding breaths here. Just allow your mind to clear, not think about anything that you have planned for the day, but just coming into this moment with full acceptance, gratefulness for a new day. And slowly flutter the eyes open. On your next inhale, hands sweep overhead. Interlace the fingers and press the palms towards the ceiling. Relax the shoulders away from the ears and hinge over to the right. Maybe take the gaze under the left arm here. Inhale back through center and hinge gently to the left. Inhale back through center, really reach through the fingertips and release into a forward fold, walking the hands out right in front of you. For one more breath in, exhale, release. So walk the hands back in towards the body. Bring your hands to your knees and work through a couple rounds of seated cat and cow. So as you inhale, chest and crown of the head lifts towards the ceiling. Exhale to really round through the spine, tucking the chin in towards the chest. Inhale to pull yourself forward. And exhale to round. Continue moving at the rate of your own breath here, just loosening up the spine, waking up the body before we begin to increase our movement this morning. Taking one more round in each direction, and then find a bit of stillness. From here, rock over your knees and make your way into a child's pose. So knees spread wide here, walking your hands out right in front of you. Forehead relaxes towards the mat. Taking one more breath here. And then move into a more active form of a child's by lifting up through your elbows. You're going to take your right hand and thread it under your left arm. Palm face up towards the ceiling as you relax the right shoulder and right side of the head down to the mat. Breathing in through your arm, your shoulder, the side body. One more breath here. Exhale, gently unwind. Replant the hand and lift up through your left. Thread it under your right arm. Left shoulder relaxes down to the mat along with the left side of your head. Exhale to gently unwind here, stretching really long through the fingertips. Take your gaze to the top of the mat and then shift your weight forward, coming into a kneeling chaturanga. So lowering all the way down to the mat onto your belly. You're going to peel your chest up, finding a baby cobra or maybe a full cobra. Take the gaze over the right shoulder and over the left, really loosening up through the low back and spine. And then exhaling back to child's pose with tucked toes. So toes are tucked under. Taking one more breath here. Exhale to gently release, tuck the toes and send the hips right up to downward dog. So first downward dog of the practice, you might be a bit tight in the hamstrings. So take a moment to pedal the legs and make any movements that feel good. Fingers spread wide, really pressing into the ground, and still find stillness here as you send the hips up to the ceiling. On your next inhale, right heel sweeps to the sky. Exhale to step it through your hands. Soften the left knee down to the mat for a low crescent lunge. Once you're grounded, lift your hands up overhead, maybe opening up through the chest. Exhale, release the hands down. Frame the foot, step back to downward dog. Inhale the left heel high. Exhale to step it through your hands. Low crescent lunge, soften the right knee down to the mat. Inhaling your hands right up overhead. Taking one more breath here. Exhale, release the palms down, tuck the toes and step back to downward dog. One more breath here. Rise up onto the toes, slowly begin to walk your feet all the way to the top of your mat. finding a nice forward fold. So feet about hip distance apart here. Grab hold of opposite elbows, ragdoll sway back and forth. And then find a bit of stillness right in the center. Take a bend in your knees. Send those hips right up to the ceiling. So bend in the knees, hips up. Bend in the knees, try to intend to straighten. Just loosening up the hamstrings a bit more. And release your bind. Slowly roll all the way up to standing. Finding Mountain Tadasana pose. Huge shoulder roll at the top. On your next inhale, sweep your hands overhead. Palms come together. Exhale them down to your heart. 2 more like this. Inhale to reach up, gaze up. Exhale down to your heart. Inhale up. Exhale down to your heart. Take a breath in here. Part your lips, release it out. On your next inhale, send your prayer to the sky and exhale, swan dive all the way down into a forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale to sweep the hands all the way up. Exhale, forward fold, pour it out. Inhale to halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Last time, inhale to reach up, gaze up, and then exhale, pour it all the way out, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands and step 1 foot at a time back to plank. Option to take a traditional vinyasa. Lowering down, inhaling up for your cobra or up dog, and then exhaling back to downward dog. Taking 1 more breath here. Gently soften your knees down to the mat. Arms right out in front of you. Forehead down, child's pose. Take a few more grounding breaths here, and when you're ready, slowly make your way back up and enjoy the rest of the day.